So good morning everyone and welcome again to our Sunday special session today we are having, because it's the 6th International Meditation Day or Yoga Day, because I think there's a confusion between a lot of people to understand what is yoga and meditation. So for those joining us in India, and I would like to really wish everybody congratulations, because it's a very great day for Indians too. और आज जो है छठा अंतर्राष्ट्रीय योगा दिवस है, और कोविड-19 की वजह से यूनाइटेड नेशन ने ये प्रण लिया है कि आज का जो ये सेशन होगा, मतलब यूनाइटेड ये 6 इंटरनेशनल योगा डे, ये आप घर से मनाइए। और इसी के मध्य नज़र रखते हुए हमने ये प्रोग्राम भी आप ही के थ्रू फेसबुक लाइव आपके थ्रू पहुंचाया है। सो वी आर ट्राइंग टू गिव दिस लाइव सेशन ऑन फेसबुक। सो शून्य पिछले 2 साल से पूरी दुनिया में हमने फैलाने की कोशिश की, और डॉक्टर लिम का ये सपना रहा है कि भारतीय संस्कृति का जो सबसे अभूतपूर्व अंग रहा है, जो इसका अध्यात्म, जो इसका स्पिरिचुअल जर्नी है, ये असली मायने में क्या था और वो कैसे भारत को वापस मिला जाए। So Dr. Lim has a couple of years back given India back what was its original tradition, and we are trying to revive that original tradition without the name and the form. And Shunya is basically the same concept that has come into being. So for people who have been practicing Shunya, I'm sure it's one great day and we all should practice. So today I'm going to be doing not a hardcore practice, but I want to teach you something very very important. आज मैं जो आपको बताने वाला हूँ बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण है, क्योंकि योगा मतलब हम सोचते थे कि योगा मतलब जो आसन करते हैं, या आपने देखा होगा बहुत सारे योगा, जहाँ भी पोस्चर देखा तो एक यंग बॉय या यंग गर्ल कोई आसन करते वही दिखेगा, और ध्यान को, मेडिटेशन को अलग किया जाता है. सो इट इज़ ऑलवेज सेपरेटेड आउट. सो व्हाट आई थॉट वाज इट इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू ब्रिंग बैक द ओरिजिनल टीचिंग्स ऑफ द ग्रेट sage Patanjali, who formulated the 8 limbs of yoga. The 8 जो अष्टांग बताए गए योगा के, वो जब लेके आए थे, तो मैं चाहूँगा कि आप आज इसे देखिए. You try to understand the 8 limbs of yoga, and then you will realize how vast is yoga and how important it is yoga. And yet at the end you will realize yoga is just a preparation. It is just a preparation for you to start your journey into real understanding of your self, So after all this, also you will realize that we just have to do yoga to prepare ourselves for our way of living. And that's really amazing, because when I was preparing it, I got to know something about it, and I was really amazed that it is so very well connected with the concepts of Shunya. Shunya के साथ इतना अच्छा blend हो चुका है. It's so well blended with our concept of Shunya and Shunya practice. So one who practices Shunya is actually practicing the true or complete yoga. And why we say that is because now what I'm going to teach you is the 8 limb true yoga of Patanjali. And Patanjali is a name that is renowned. Whoever knows yoga or practices yoga definitely knows about Patanjali. And in India we call them Ashtang Yoga. हम अष्टांग योगा के नाम से इसको जानते हैं. लेकिन ये जो पतंजलि योगा है, इसका और what is the way that Shunya connects it, you will see that the whole practice of Shunya is basically nothing but you're practicing the 8 limb yoga, the complete yoga of Patanjali. And that's amazing, because then we are the true school of practicing yoga. So thanks Dr. Lim again. उनको हम शुक्रिया देंगे कि उन्होंने ये वाला अवेयरनेस हमें दिया, वरना हम एक ही चीज़ को पकड़ के चल रहे थे कि योगा मीन्स आसन. योगा में मतलब सिर्फ बैठ के कोई ऐसा पोस्चर करना जहाँ से आप रह सकते हो. तो लेट्स बिगिन आवर सेशन, एंड देन वी विल प्रॉब्ली हैव आवर गेस्ट्स, आवर शून्यतीज हु आर प्रैक्टिसिंग योगा, the true yoga, that's Shunya, for over last few years or months, and we will try to get them online also, so they share their view also. So without wasting any time, I'm not going to take this a long session, a short session. एक छोटा सा सेशन होगा. तो सबसे पहले हम देखेंगे कि what is yoga. Yoga, as Patanjali says in his Yoga Sutras, Yoga Sutra was a book, एक किताब उन्होंने लिखी थी उस ज़माने में थी जिसमें उन्होंने योगा के बारे में लिखा था. तो सूत्रास, एज वी ऑल नो, इफ़ यू हैव सीन माय प्रीवियस एपिसोड्स, सूत्रास कुछ नहीं है, एक धागे होते हैं जो एक चीज़ को दूसरी चीज़ से जोड़ते हैं. सो सूत्रास आर लाइक अ थ्रेड दैट कनेक्ट वन थिंग टू अनदर थिंग, एंड यू नो दे मेक देम इनटू अ garland. So this is what yoga is all about. So in Yoga Sutras, what it is told is yogas chitta vritti nirodha. That means yoga is nothing but chitta vritti. Chitta means your mind, and vritti means the objects or the subjects of the mind. So the mind is always looking out for something, or then it has this habit of engaging into everything. You can find that out. And what is yoga? Yoga is nothing but chitta vritti nirodha, means how to manage the, the monkey mind. Now that's a difficult task. If you look at it, it's like, how can you manage a monkey mind? It is really impossible. So when it is defined, yogascha chitta vritti nirodha, that means it is something to do with the mind. And that is the first definition and the most popular definition. Everybody who knows yoga definitely knows this definition. Then you go to the 8 components of the yoga. We call it the Ashtanga, the 8-limb yoga. So what are those? Now here it is very important. So yoga, you need to know these 8 limbs, and first of that is yama. Yama is abstinences, to stay away from. Okay, to stay away from some things. Then niyama. Now you pay attention to the words. Okay, yama, niyama. Niyama means to observe certain things. You have to observe. Asana, the word itself, if you are a Hindi speaking person or you know something, asana means simple. Asana means very, very easy. So asana means yoga postures, but easy yoga postures that you can practice. Then fourth is pranayama, that's breath observation. Pay very close attention to the words I use, because yama, you saw, was abstinence, staying away, and niyama means observation. So pranayama means prana, staying away from controlling the prana and only observing the prana. That means you should not do what we are doing nowadays in terms of pranayama. I'm going to tell you more about it. फिर उसके बाद pratyahara. Then we have pratyahara, which is withdrawal of the senses. How do you get your mind from the outside engaging mind through the senses into the inner sensing mind, something that can sense something that is inside. And what is inside us is nothing but pure consciousness. So how do we get our mind to engage from the external material world into the inner spiritual being of ourselves? That is pratyahara. Then comes dharana, that is concentration, dhyana, meditation, and then comes samadhi. Now you have to understand this, as I said, 8 parts of this yoga is just to prepare you. Very, very important. When I was reading and when I was trying to understand, I realized how profound it is. So you cannot, when you dress up or you pack your bags or you go ready to go to school, is not going to school. It's just ready to go to school. You are prepared. You are well equipped to go to school. Okay, like a football player, he's just wearing his studs, shoes, dressing up, exercising bit. He's ready to go to his game. Similarly, yoga is preparation for you to get ready to the most important practice, that is what we call the Mahasamatha Vipassana, and this is what you're going to learn today. So let us understand what are the 8 limbs, because if you're a Shunyati, if you're a Shunya practitioner, you have to know this very, very important thing. And why is because if you know Shunya, we do not endorse certain things, like we stay away from name and form. These 2 things we stay away from. We respect everyone's fate, and we actually practice a formless and nameless practice of meditation. And first of that, if you have to learn at the 8 limb part, 8 अष्टांग योग में से भी अगर हम देखेंगे तो पहला वाला जो है yama. Yama means abstinence, staying away. So here it's again divided into 5 parts to help us understand better. First of that is ahimsa, no harming. Very true. You know, you should stay away from harming somebody, because that's not a good thing to do. Now, if you'll see how it is preparing you, you know, it's actually changing you from the outside to go make you worthy to go inside. आपको बाहर से इतना बदलना चाहता है ताकि आप अंदर अपने आप को बदल सकते हो. Okay, I'm just looking at a quick comments to just see if the audio and everything is good. Okay, everything fine, fantastic. Okay, so ahimsa. Then comes satya. That means no lying. Okay, see, you look at it. It's building up your character. आपका चरित्र बना रहा है. Asteya, no stealing. No, we do not take what does not belong to us. कोई किसी और की चीज को अपना मानना, ये asteya. Brahmacharya. Now, brahmacharya means actually Brahma means the word Brahma means the one who is a student, you know, the practitioner. So Acharya means you practicing your studentship. Here it is very important. The fact here is no infidelity. Infidelity actually destroys many things, you know. It breaks down trust and all those things. So here a relationship between man, woman should be pure, good, socially acceptable, and that is what brahmacharya is. So again, it's character building, you know. Now, aparigraha is no greed, and no greed, no intoxication, because greed is intoxication. अगर आप देखोगे स्वार्थ एक नशा है और इस नशे से दूर रहना चाहिए. तो यमा is preparing you, ये मट्टी को तैयार कर रहा है ताकि उसका घड़ा बने. It's preparing the earth so that it can become worthy of making a pot. So ahimsa, satya, asteya, brahmacharya, aparigraha. Yama means to observe and abstinence means to stay away. तो यहाँ पे यमा मतलब आप इनसे दूर रहो, किसी को चोट मत पहुँचाओ, आप झूठ मत बोलो, आप चोरी मत करो, आप व्यभिचार मत करो और कोई टाइप का नशा मत करो. Now here you will see the similarity. What Dr. Lim has been telling us is the same Panchashila, the 5 good moral values that one should have. अगर आप में ये नहीं है, आप कितना भी, आप अगर झूठ बोलने वाले हो, if you are a liar and you try to practice the Mahasamata Vipassana, people will not accept you, people will not agree to you, people will deny you, and that will disrupt you on your path of self enlightenment, and that is very, very important. So these are the character building ingredients that are very, very important for you to understand and actually implement in your life. Okay, very, very important. Then after yama comes the second is niyama. Now niyama means some rules, you know, you have to be following some rules, and here the first one is shaucha, means cleanliness. साफ सफाई चाहिए, आप साफ सफाई के बगैर नहीं कर सकते. You want to practice meditation, you cannot practice in a dirty place. That is why Dr. Lim and we always say the environment plays a very important role. You know, if I'm practicing in an area where there are a lot of mosquitoes, I will not be able to concentrate because it's not good. If there is a lot of foul smell, it's not good. If I'm suffering from something, I'm dirty, it's not good. I will not be able to pay attention to the purpose that I'm intending to do the dhyana, the meditation first. Then santosh, you should be satisfied. Yes, you know, if you're not satisfied, definitely you will not be able to do meditation. So niyama means cleanliness, satisfaction, and tapas, the energy, excitement to practice this art. Okay, that should come. Now these are the rules you should follow. If you are lethargic, you cannot force anybody to practice something, you know. It should be voluntarily. So the energy, the tap, the effort, what we say, the endurance should come from within. Swadhyaya. You know, I can teach you, Dr. Lim can teach you, our scriptures can teach you, but at the end, you have to practice. आपको सिखाया जा सकता है, लेकिन प्रैक्टिस आपको खुद करना पड़ेगा. मतलब स्व अध्याय. आपको होमवर्क जैसे बच्चों को स्कूल में सिखाया जाता है, teachers teach the children at school, but yet we have to go back and study at home. So Swa Adhyay is very, very important. Ishvara Pranidhana. Now here Ishvar. Now here Ish means the one you respect. And Var means somebody who's supportive. You know, if you know the Hindi terms, Var means like the husband who supports the woman, you know, and Ish means somebody whom you love and respect. So Ishvar Pranidhan means you pay respect to the one who teaches you. Now here suddenly love, respect should be love, respect, you know, you should love and respect the teacher, follow his instructions, that is very important. But do not, I mean, we do not make him a figure that we start worshipping him. He is a teacher and we can keep him as a teacher. So these are the 5 important niyamas. Shaucha, cleanliness. Santosh, that is satisfaction. Tapas, that is energy and endurance. And Swadhyay means self-practice. And Ishwar Pranidhan means respecting our teachers and the teaching also. Then we go to asana. Now the word asana in Hindi means easy, simple. And what does Patanjali have to say in his Yoga Sutra? He says Sthira Sukhasanam, means something that you can stay still with for some time. Whatever that posture is, you should be able to do that, and that is asana. Now you see what it is. How did we take it wrong? How did it go wrong? हमारे से कहाँ गलत हुआ? क्योंकि यहाँ पे अगर आप देखोगे, motion less and agreeable form of staying is asana. Okay, so very, very important. Nowhere Patanjali lists any kind of specific asana. You see all the yoga practitioners, one person doing this, that. But Sthira Sukhasana means something where you can stay still for a long period of time. Why? Because you want to practice dhyana, you want to practice meditation. So if I have to stand on one leg, I cannot do that for one day. It's not possible. So that is exercise. That is different. Asana means easy. So what is the easiest asana? Sukhasana, like sitting cross-legged on your chair, in the bed, anything, whatever makes you comfortable, that you can stay with awareness for a longer period of time. Ye hota hai asana. Here see, this one statement I think has clarified many doubts about yoga. Because we thought yoga means asana. You know, I used to always want to, I have done a course myself and when I was young, but when you ask me, you know, can I do the same postures now? It's difficult because I was not able to practice. But does that mean I cannot practice yoga? No, it means I cannot do those rigorous, yogic postures. But definitely it does not become an impediment on my journey to learn the true yoga. सही योगा सीखने के जर्नी में वो कहीं नहीं काम आता. ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है क्योंकि इसके बाद आपको समझ में आएगा कि कोई भी हो, कैसा भी हो, किसी भी अवस्था में हो, वो योगा प्रैक्टिस कर सकता है. Even one who doesn't have any limbs can practice the true yoga. Okay, so then pranayama, 4th point. Okay, observation of breath. Now why I am saying, because pranayama is taught today. प्राणायाम की बात जब आती है तो क्या हम सोचते हैं प्राणायाम मतलब, because they took the literal meaning, prana and ayama means to control. They took it as that, you know, to control the breath. That is not what yoga is. Yoga is never about controlling something. It's really about letting things merge together. दोनों चीज़ों को एक साथ मिलने का एक माध्यम है योगा. योगा ज़बरदस्ती नहीं है किसी दोनों चीज़ को मिक्स करना. तो ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट, ये समझना इतना इंपॉर्टेंट है क्योंकि दिस इज़ वेयर इट गोज़ रॉन्ग. बिकॉज आई हैव सीन मैनी स्कूल्स, बड़े स्कूल्स होते हैं जो ये सिखाते कि आप सांस लो, रोक के रखो, फिर ये वाली प्रैक्टिस करो. ये दिस इज़ नॉट व्हाट यू डू विथ योर लंग्स. ये आपके लंग्स के साथ नहीं किया जाता. लेकिन क्या किया सकता? प्राणायामा, ऑब्जर्विंग प्राणा एंड उसके नियम, उसका नियम वो कैसे जा रहा है, हाउ डज इट गो इनसाइड, हाउ डज इट कम आउटसाइड. दैट्स व्हाट वी डू इन शून्य प्रैक्टिस. व्हेन वी सेटल डाउन, वी एक्चुअली we observe the breath. We never force the breath. We never take the breath in, out. हम सिर्फ observe करते हैं. So observation of breath. No force or effort of any kind has to be exerted during this practice. Very, very important. Okay? कोई ज़बरदस्ती नहीं. It is the easiest way just to sit there and observe your breath going in and out. That's it. That's it. That's what you have to do with the pranayama. Make this very, very clear because lot of schools teach us the wrong way. Okay, then comes pratyahara. Now from the external preparation, we are now turning inwards. So pratyahara, ahara means something that we eat, like food or something. Pratyahara means something that we are going to turn inwards now. We are going to disconnect from this and we are going to outside world and we are now going to turn inwards. So pratyahara means not taking any input or any information from the sense organs. Now, as I told you, we have 6 senses. Okay, these 6 senses, their job is to engage with the external world, collect information and provide that to us, right? So, our consciousness. So, we get the experiences of sukha and dukkha, the life experience. These 5 senses do that, What are these 5 senses? Your eyes, nose, ears, tongue, skin, and even your mind is a sense. So 6 senses. और ये 6 के 6 जो मैंने सेंस बताए, आँख, नाक, जुबान, कान और त्वचा और मन, और ये 6 के 6 जो होता है इनका काम होता है विषयों से जुड़ना, बाहर के कोई भी विषयों से. तो मन का कौन सा विषय है? विचार. सो योगा is basically now going to start now. When we are, not yoga, start now is preparing. Pratyahara is going to start. Pratyahara means now जो बाहर की दुनिया से कट ऑफ करके अभी अंदर की दुनिया में. Now how does that match with a shunya practice? When a shunyati sits down for practice and he makes himself comfortable with an asana and he is now able to concentrate his breath, his awareness on his breath going in and out, he makes sure that he doesn't get distracted by any of the external factors that, for example, the skin itching, so he doesn't get, even if there is itching, he doesn't get distracted, he ignores it, उसको छोड़ देता है. कोई भी चीज़ हो, आवाज़ हो, ये हो, कुछ नहीं, he just remains there. Also with the thoughts, कोई विचार आ रहा है उससे भी प्रत्याहार, मतलब उसको भी, विषयों को भी छोड़ देता है. ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. सो यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड दिस बिकॉज प्रत्याहार मार्क्स द ट्रांजिशन ऑफ योगा एक्सपीरियंस फ्रॉम द फर्स्ट 4 लिम्स जो हमने सीखे थे, यम नियम, फिर यम नियम आसन प्राणायाम, and then comes pratyahar. So if you look at it at pratyahar stage, we are now going towards a different stage. So ये वाला बीच वाला point है. So the first 4 limbs, that perfect external forms to the last 3 limbs, that perfect the inner state from outside to inside. अभी प्रत्याहार स्टेज क्या है? जो आपको बाहर से परफेक्ट स्टेट से अभी आपको अंदर के परफेक्ट स्टेट में लेके जाने की कोशिश कर रहा है. इट्स गोइंग टू टेक यू फ्रॉम द आउटसाइड परफेक्ट स्टेट टू द इनर परफेक्ट स्टेट. ओके, नाउ अंडरस्टैंड दिस, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, बिकॉज आफ्टर प्रत्याहार, once you start turning your attention inwards, then comes dharana. Now I've made this very, very clear. If you look at the great yogis of the past, they have tried to explain dharana and dhyana, which are 2 different concepts, but stages very, very, very closely interlinked. You cannot differentiate red color from orange, very easily, because when they are so closely, orange from yellow is not so easily. But similarly, dharana and dhyana. So dharana is, it is like catching one's mind on a particular inner state, subject or topic of one's mind. And in Shunya, our topic is what? Reverse counting. हमारी शून्य में उल्टी गिनती ही हमारी जो विषय है, मन के लिए हम विषय देते हैं, because you have to have something that the mind can work on. And we are trying to give the mind an activity so that it starts working on it. And so that we are able to keep it away from all its natural activities of getting distracted with so many things. So we start doing reverse counting. Now, this is the key. ये सोर्स है शून्य प्रैक्टिस की. आप बोल सकते हैं द सोल ऑफ शून्य प्रैक्टिस यहाँ से शुरू होता है, धारणा. तो धारणा बेसिकली इज कैचिंग वंस माइंड ऑन टू अ सब्जेक्ट. नाउ यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड. नाउ इफ आई एम टेकिंग दिस पेन, one is I catch it. Now catching is one step, and then that is dharana, then is dhyana. Dhyana means whatever you have caught to hold it on, to hold. The same thing, the definition doesn't get too different. In dhyana, it is holding one's mind onto a particular inner state, subject or topic of one's mind without distraction. आप ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, आप समझो। हमने रिवर्स काउंटिंग किया, we started doing the reverse counting, then we catch on to reverse counting and we start doing 99, 98, 97, 96, observing the breath going in and out and counting every breath cycle as one. Reverse counting, हर जो सांसों की एक जो साइकिल होती है उसको एक एक गिनते हुए उल्टी गिनते करते करते 99 से 0 तक जाते हैं. We go from 99 to 0. Our point is, while we are catching on to every breath, we also pay attention and concentration to hold on to this concept of catching on to every breath, counting. So we keep that attention completely on that concentration. So dharana and dhyana, these are very, very similar, you know. So you have to understand this thing. And then comes the stage, the 8th stage, that is samadhi. Samadhi is oneness with the subject of meditation. So when you practice shunya, you're doing 99 to 0, you're paying attention on your breath, you're paying attention and concentration is there completely on making sure that your attention is on the breath and also on the reverse counting without getting distracted by any thoughts, you know, by the practice of pratyahara, turning your attention inwards. Then comes a point where you reach a stage called samadhi. You reach there, you automatically reach there, you don't have to go there. Everything you just keep on practicing, ultimately you reach there. आपको समाधि अवस्था में खुद ब खुद जाओगे, आपको कुछ करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, खुद ब खुद ये स्थिति आपके अंदर आएगी और ये इक्विलिब्रियम बन जाएगा. Once that happens, now that is when you start experiencing true peace and serenity with the practice. Now यहाँ बैठ के अगर मैं रिवर्स काउंटिंग करूँ, कुछ समय बाद मेरी आदत हो जाएगी एंड आदत होने के बाद एक ऐसा फीलिंग आएगा, दैट्स अ काइंड ऑफ शांति और एक सुख का अनुभव होगा. दैट्स व्हाट वी कॉल पीस एंड अ फीलिंग ऑफ सेरेनिटी, एन अमेजिंग कामनेस, यू नो. दैट्स व्हेन यू स्टार्ट प्रैक्टिसिंग. इसे कहते हैं मिनी समता विपासना. नाउ यू सी, व्हाट डिड यू डू? You just prepared yourself for this. Now that means in this period you were just preparing yourself. मैंने तो सिर्फ कपड़े पहने हैं, I've just worn my clothes और मैं स्कूल जाने के लिए तैयार हूँ. I'm ready to go to school. Now that means yoga was just preparing yourself, and that means these 8 limbs were to prepare yourself. And that, what were we doing wrong? We were only doing one of that yoga, that people are just taking their yoga mats, going out, playing music, dancing, yeah, enjoying and doing that was exercise, nothing to do with yoga. So understand this, very, very important thing. Then comes what happens after you go to school. After you're ready and you're ready to go to school, then your journey starts. उसके बाद आपका जीवन शुरू होता है प्रैक्टिस करने का, जो सही योगा है, क्योंकि उसके बाद शुरू होता है 8-fold path. मतलब अब नजरिया बदलेगा. Because when you practice yama, niyama, asana, you realize, you know, that the impermanence of nature, you know, and you realize what is everything, how everything is interconnected. आप सब से कैसे जुड़े हो, किसी को आप चोट नहीं पहुंचा रहे हो, आप झूठ नहीं बोल रहे हो, आप एक सद्विचार कर रहे हो, you're being a good character, moral being. You realize that suddenly your view starts changing. You start having the right view to things. और उसके बाद क्या होगा, जब आपका नजरिया सही होगा, right information, right intention, आपका जो इंटेंशन होगा, आपका जो क्या बोलते हैं, जो पर्पस होगा वो सही होगा. और वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट रहता है, क्योंकि उसके बाद आपकी वाचा, योर स्पीच विल बी गुड, देन योर एक्शन विल बी गुड, एंड देन योर लाइवलीहुड, द बिजनेस, द अपॉर्चुनिटीज दैट यू विल डू, द एक्टिविटीज यू विल एंगेज विल ऑल बी गुड, यू नो, एंड राइटफुल. देन यू विल पुट इन द राइट एफर्ट, बिकॉज सडनली यू स्टार्ट एंजॉइंग इट, यू विल गिव योर 100%. एनर्जी कम्स ऑटोमेटिकली फ्रॉम दैट. Then right concentration. Now your attention, your concentration is completely into it. And then comes right mindfulness. You see, the whole cycle now starts repeating what you're practicing in our Shunya meditation. Then now is now migrating. So you got dressed to go to school. Now in school you're studying the subject, and then what happens is, when you practice things, then you have to, whatever you learned in that mini samatha vipassana, the yoga, you have to now prepare yourself to practice it outside. Because when you go with the right view, you will interact with people who have a wrong view. आप आपको कभी ऐसा होगा कि आपकी जो नज़रिया बदल जाएगा, तो आप किसी और गलत नज़रिए वाले इंसान से जब आप जुड़ोगे तो वाद विवाद हो सकता है, क्लैशेस हो सकते हैं, गुस्सा आ सकता है, ये सब वापस होना शुरू हो जाता है। आपके अंदर गुस्सा आने के बाद आप किसी को हार्म करने की इच्छा रख सकते हो। व्हेन यू गो विद योर व्यू विद समबडी एल्सेस रॉन्ग व्यू, यू विल नेचुरली हैव ऑल दीज थिंग्स कमिंग अप अगेन, एंगर, फ्रस्ट्रेशन, एंड यू वुड लाइक टू लाई, you would like to harm. All those things of yoga which we learned there will start being applied here. See, understand the importance. आप ये इसको समझिए, आपकी बातों को मतलब कब रखोगे? When will that have real value? When will people listen to your view, your words? How will they appreciate your actions? Is when you have a character, when you have that peace and serenity within you, only then will people accept you. So your point of view will only be accepted when you practice the eightfold limb yoga, and that is what Shunya is all about, the true yoga. Then moving forward, let me give you an example. लुक एट नाइफ, एक छुरा ले लो, और छुरा लेने के बाद आप उस छुरे से क्या करो, उसकी धार कर दो. सो व्हाट इज योगा? योगा इज नथिंग बट शार्पनिंग द नाइफ, शार्पनिंग द नाइफ सो दैट द नाइफ is able to do its duty better. So yoga is nothing but sharpening ourselves, our mind, so that we can engage with our duties much better. आप देखो, तो एक अच्छा शार्प नाइफ के दो फायदे हो सकते. एक कि वो क्या सब्जी काटने के काम आ सकता है, क्योंकि छुरी अच्छा हो गया तो वो सब्जी काटने के काम आ सकती है, या फिर वो किसी का गला काटने के काम भी आ सकती है. सो हाउ कैन द नाइफ हेल्प अस इज डिपेंड्स ऑन द व्यू. So suddenly you realize with yoga you have a right view, and then you will be using the knife in the right way. If you have no yoga, a yogya, then you are having a wrong view of life, and then you use the knife in a wrong way. Same is the mind, and that makes everything. Because when I told you that once you sharpen your knife, use it for cutting vegetables, you might become the greatest chef on earth. Or if you sharpen the knife, means you don't practice in the rightful manner, and you don't have the right view, then you might probably land up killing somebody because you are not able to manage your anger. आप अपने गुस्से को कंट्रोल नहीं सकते, और forget being a great chef, आप कोई सी मर्डरर बन के आप कहीं जेल में पड़े रहेंगे. So your career, your life, your peace and prosperity all depends on your practicing the moral values, practicing shunya and practicing the 8 limb yoga. ये बहुत important है. उसके बाद ही आपको समझ में आएगा कि ये प्रैक्टिस जो हम कहते हैं कि शून्य इज सो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, एंड व्हाई यू शुड बी प्रैक्टिसिंग इट. क्यों डॉक्टर लिम इतना स्ट्रेस कर रहे, क्यों DXN में हम इसको लाए? बिकॉज वी बिलीव दैट व्हेन यू प्रैक्टिस शून्य, यू आर चेंजिंग नॉट ओनली योर सेल्फ बट ऑल्सो चेंजिंग द वर्ल्ड अराउंड. आप सिर्फ अपनी नहीं, लेकिन आजू बाजू की दुनिया को भी बदलने की बहुत बड़ी कॉन्ट्रीब्यूशन कर रहे हो, और ये बहुत ही बढ़िया चीज़ है, और हम इसे करते आ रहे. वी हैव बीन डूइंग दिस फॉर लॉन्ग टाइम, एंड नाउ I'm sure you would be interested to know how do we practice and what do you think. I know many people who are watching me are those who are already practicing Shunya. But let us get into some of the Shunyatis who are really doing that and really spreading the message. And to start with, I would like to invite some of the guests, and if you have any questions, please आप अपने questions सवाल इसमें ज़रूर डालिए. अभी इसके बाद मैं ज़रूर देखूँगा. Let us call some of the Shunyatis to understand how they practice, so also to verify and check if everything is right, and if there are certain questions I might ask him. Okay, so let's see if we can find any of the Shunyatis online. So tab tak ke liye give me 1 minute, let me see if I can pull up somebody. Okay, so we can try to call our first Shunyaduta, the one who really was excited to come all the way. When we started this was Avnish Kumar from North India. Okay, तो अवनीश कुमार को हम फ़ोन लगाने की कोशिश करेंगे, देखेंगे शायद वो ऑनलाइन आ जाए तो अच्छी बात होगा. वी विल बी टॉक टू हिम. और अवनीश ये नॉर्थ इंडिया से नाता रखते हैं, एंड अवनीश आई एम श्योर ही इज़ देयर. ओके, ग्रेट अवनीश, नाइस टू सी यू. अच्छी बात, आप दिख रहे हो स्क्रीन पे, एंड अवनीश वी कैन सी हिम ऑन द स्क्रीन. इट्स सो नाइस टू सी अवनीश. अवनीश कैसे हो?
बढ़िया सर, गुड मॉर्निंग.
गुड मॉर्निंग अवनीश. नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू जस्ट जूम ऑन यू अ लिटिल बिट ताकि आप क्लियरली दिख जाओ, और प्लीज थोड़ा शून्य के बारे में बताइए, आप कैसे प्रैक्टिस करती हो? जस्ट डू अ स्मॉल प्रैक्टिस इफ यू कैन। आप हमारे पहले शून्य दूता हो, फर्स्ट शून्य दूता ऑफ द होल शून्य मूवमेंट, तो प्लीज थोड़ा सेशन कीजिए अभी प्रैक्टिस का।
प्रैक्टिस शुरू करना है?
Yes, so Avnish is going to now start practicing and he's going to teach. I'll translate in English if needed. Okay.
सबसे पहले हम थोड़ा योगा यानी कि थोड़ी सी एक्सरसाइज करते हैं, शून्य के लिए तैयार होते हैं। तो उसके लिए हम थोड़ा खड़े हो जाते हैं, अगर मैं थोड़ा फ्रेम में हूँ तो। और सबसे पहले हम
So Avnish, you practice. I will start speaking. आप बात बीच में हिंदी में बोलो, मैं इंग्लिश में ट्रांसलेशन करूंगा, ठीक है?
ठीक है।
तो अवनीश अभी ये what Avnish is doing now is Avnish is going to get ready to practice Shunya. He stood up and he's just going to warm up his body so that the circulation is going to be there. And these are simple exercises. Yes, Avnish.
हम अपने पैरों को थोड़ा सा मोड़ लेते हैं, ये घुटनों को, और हैंगिंग थोड़ा सा झूलने वाली हाथों को पूरा रिलैक्स कर लेते हैं। पूरा जितना हम आगे पीछे इस तरीके से कर सकते हैं, बिल्कुल जैसे झूला होता है, और हाथों को बिल्कुल फ्री छोड़ देना है और मूवमेंट में लाना है। और इसको हम 100 टाइम करेंगे, 100 बार करेंगे। थोड़ा सा पैरों को मोड़ लेंगे और उसके बाद हम हाथों को झुलाएंगे।
ओके, ग्रेट। अवनीश, अंगूठा जो है पैरों का वो शोल्डर की लाइन में होना चाहिए, राइट? यस।
हाँ, ये पैर और हमारे जो कंधे हैं ये हमारे बिल्कुल स्ट्रेट होना चाहिए, बिल्कुल लाइन में होना चाहिए, और गर्दन हमारी सीधी होनी चाहिए।
Fantastic. So Avnish is just giving us an information that before we start to do our meditation, Avnish आप चालू करें, मैं इंग्लिश में ट्रांसलेट करता हूँ। ओके, सो
तो हम शुरू करते हैं। अपने हाथों को, पैरों को थोड़ा मोड़ लेते हैं और हाथों को शुरू करते हैं। 1, और सब लोग अपना अपना काउंट अपने आप करेंगे। 1,
Avnish is basically, what he's doing is he's telling us how to practice the exercise, the simplest form of exercise. Now the purpose of this exercise is to just improve the circulation of the blood, because we are going to sit down for meditation for some period of time. We need a good circulation of blood so that our prana, when we are concentrating on a breath, it's good. So Avnish is, if you see, he's just doing a simple swinging exercise. He's not putting any effort. This is again introduced by Dr. Lim. It looks very simple, but the effect is profound. He's counting from 1 to 100. वो 1 से 100 की गिनती कर रहे हैं और अपने हाथ को स्विंग करते हैं। This is amazing. आप देखो, वो अपने आप को एक comfortable position में बना चुके, and he is practicing the swinging of the arms. ये first step है। अपने आप को कोई भी इन आसन में बैठने के पहले आपको ज़रूरी है कि आप ये swinging of the arms कीजिए। यहाँ आप, okay, this is another screen. Yes, so after you warm up yourself, you'll feel good. And once you start feeling this warmth, your body is feeling the warmth, it will be very, very nice, and you will be able to do better meditation. Okay, we are also expecting our other Shunyatis. I hope our other Shunyatis, I'm expecting some people from Mexico. Fabiola, if you are also there, she has never been to a session, but hope she is going to join us for some chat. and testimonial. Then we have Pradeep from South India. He is also the Shunya Council member for the South Indian region. Avnish is basically the North Indian, in charge as a council member for the Shunyati International Foundation. And we might have Diana also joining from Colombia, and definitely we have one young girl, dynamic practitioner of Shunya, Fahila from Mumbai. अब ओके, सो ये 100 की गिनती पूरी होगी
और अब हमारे हाथ जो है वो बिल्कुल इजीली अपने आप मूवमेंट में बंद होने चाहिए। उसको हमें प्रयास नहीं करना कि वो हम रोकें।
So he just relaxed himself, he just brought himself down, और ये शून्य का प्रैक्टिस किया उन्होंने। वेरी गुड अवनीश, फैंटास्टिक। ये फर्स्ट स्टेप था आपका, was swinging of the arms।
अब हम यहीं से फिर द्वारा थोड़ा सा नी पे आएंगे और हम इस तरीके से हाथों को अपने सांसों के साथ, जब हमारा सांस हम अंदर ले रहे हैं तो हाथ हमारे ऊपर आने चाहिए और यहाँ तक जहाँ तक हम इजीली देख सकें, और जब हम सांस छोड़ेंगे तो हमारा ये हाथ नीचे आना चाहिए और हमारे हाथ इतने इजी होने चाहिए, इतने हल्के महसूस होने चाहिए कि जैसे हमने इन हाथों पर एक हल्का सा कुछ बबल रख रखा है, कुछ गोला रख रखा है। पानी का बबल भी आप महसूस कर सकते हैं, इतना हल्का, जैसे कोई बहुत कॉटन का बॉल आपने हाथ में ले रखा हो। और जैसे सांस हम लेंगे तो ऊपर करेंगे और जब छोड़ेंगे तो हम नीचे करेंगे। ये हमारे शरीर और सांस को थोड़ा बैलेंस करने में, थोड़ा देखने में मदद करेगा। तो मैं समझता हूँ सब लोग इसको कर भी रहे होंगे और थोड़ा सा प्रैक्टिस करेंगे। इसको हम 1 से 30 बार कर सकते हैं और 30 बार करना चाहिए।
सो बेसिकली व्हाट यू कैन, अवनीश आप चालू रखिए प्रैक्टिस, मैं इंग्लिश में बोल देता हूँ। सो अवनीश इज बेसिकली नाउ गेटिंग रेडी फॉर द सेकेंड पार्ट, एंड ही इज डूइंग व्हाट वी कॉल द हैंड रेजिंग एक्सरसाइज, हाथों को उठाने वाली एक्सरसाइज कर रहे हैं। तो ये जो है बेसिकली इट इज एम्ड एट getting your energies back into your syncing with you and your awareness, क्योंकि आपने you have just swinged, because you have just swinged your arms, you have kind of improved your circulation of blood. With that circulation of blood comes a kind of energy that is formed. This energy is then need to be tapped along, so that you'll realize that your breaths have become deeper because you have exercised. So now with every hand raising up and every hand going down, you're breathing in and you're breathing out. So this is very important. So when the hand goes up, you're just following the breath going in, and when your hand comes down, you're just following the breath going out. Now why are we doing this? हम ये क्यों करते कि सांसों के साथ ये हाथ का उठाना, ताकि हम अपना जो अटेंशन है, हमारा जो ध्यान है, हम सांसों की तरफ लेके जा रहे हैं। क्योंकि सांसें वैसे तो दिखाई नहीं देती है, वी डू नॉट सी आवर ब्रेथ सो इजीली, वी हैव टू फील इट, एंड इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू फील इट अनलेस यू एक्चुअली कैच होल्ड ऑफ इट, यू अंडरस्टैंड। सो व्हेन यू प्रैक्टिस दिस एंड you have to count from 1 to 30 so that you can now see that your breath is going in and out, and this is going to make your life easy when you're practicing the dhyana. So he's completing his count, वो अपनी गिनतियाँ पूरी कर रहा है। So I think we will be able to have the other Shunyatis also getting right. I'm just waiting for some confirmation from them on WhatsApp, and once I get I'll be able to have them also join us. Yes, हो गया 1 से 30।
उसके बाद हम रिलैक्स हो जाते हैं और यहाँ से हम बैठने का भी कर सकते हैं। बैठते हैं और इस तरीके से हम जैसी पोजीशन में आपको आराम से बैठना है उस तरीके से कर सकते हैं। और यहाँ पर हम कुछ और भी प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हैं। जैसे हमने अपना सीधा पैर लिया और सीधा हाथ हमने इस टखने पर रखा यहाँ पर, और इस तरीके से हमने दूसरे हाथ से सीधा किया, और इस तरीके से हम अपने आप को स्ट्रेच वाली पोजीशन में करते हैं कि 3 बार 1 2 3 रुक जाते हैं। उसके बाद फिर 1 2 3 फिर 1 2 एंड 3। इस तरीके से रिलैक्स हो जाते हैं और अपने इस पैर को हल्का सा हम दबाव भी दे सकते हैं, दबाव देते हैं जिससे ये स्ट्रेच थोड़ा इसका रिलैक्स हो जाए। इस तरीके से हम ये वाला पैर अपनी पोजीशन पे ले लेते हैं, दूसरा ले लेते हैं और दूसरे हाथ से जो हमारा राइट लेफ्ट हैंड है वो राइट पे आ जाएगा और इसको हम इस तरीके से क्रॉस यानी कि क्रॉस कर लेना है इस तरीके से और बिल्कुल सीधे। कोई स्ट्रेस बहुत ज्यादा बॉडी पे नहीं डालना है, ये सिर्फ हमें रिलैक्स पोजीशन में आ सके, हमारा शरीर थोड़ा सज सके, जिसको हमें आगामी समय में बैठने में आसानी हो। तो ये भी हम 3 के सेट 3 बार कर सकते हैं। 1 2 एंड 3। 1 2 एंड 3। 1 2 एंड 3। इस तरीके से हम ये रिलैक्स हो सकते हैं और अपना इस पोजीशन पे आ सकते हैं।
So what let me translate. Avnish has just shown why you need to stretch yourself because you're going to sit for a long time. आप लंबे समय तक बैठने वाले हो, इसलिए स्ट्रेचिंग काफ़ी मायने रखता है। तो अवनीश ने जस्ट दिखाया आपको कि कैसे करते हैं। यस अवनीश, कंटिन्यू।
ये हम छोटी छोटी अपने शरीर को साधने के लिए करते हैं, इसीलिए ये हमारे पैर में थोड़ा सा, अभी हमें लंबा बैठना है तो पैर स्ट्रेच हो जाते हैं, थोड़ा सा यहाँ से हम मल लेते हैं, दबाव आ जाता है तो रिलैक्स हो जाता है। इसी तरीके से हम ये भी कर सकते हैं कि हमने ये अंगूठा लिया अपने हाथ का और इसको इस तरीके से मोड़ा और यहाँ ये बीच वाला जो हमारा पैर है इसके बीच वाले हिस्से पे हम थोड़ा सा 6 बार 6 टाइम 1 2 3 4 5 6 ये रिलैक्स हो जाता है। इसके बाद हम दूसरे पैर पे लेते हैं और यहाँ से हमने फिर वही पोजीशन बनाई अंगूठे की और बीच वाले पार्ट पे हमने 1 2 3 4 5 6 ये डॉक्टर लिम ने जब ये प्रैक्टिस कराया था तो उस टाइम बहुत ज्यादा डिटेल नहीं दिया था, लेकिन उन्होंने हेक्साजीनस रिफ्लेक्सोलॉजी में इसका बहुत अच्छा वर्णन किया है और ये हमारे शरीर के लिए, हमारे रक्त संचार के लिए और बैठने में बड़ा मदद करता है।
Yes, so this is a very good, this all is preparation, yet he has not yet started the practice. अगर आप देखो जाओगे तो अवनीश ने अब तक प्रैक्टिस शुरुआत नहीं की है, सिर्फ प्रिपरेशन कर रहा है। आप देखिए प्रिपरेशन ज़रूरी होता है क्योंकि यू आर गोइंग टू सिट डाउन, आप बैठने वाले हो लंबे समय तक ध्यान देने के लिए। तो ये प्रैक्टिस आप कर सकते हो। लोग योगा आसन करते हैं, लोग जॉगिंग करते हैं, लोग जिम करते हैं, ये सब भी चलेगा, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। आप किसी भी तरह से आप इसको कर सकते हो बिकॉज इसके बाद जो होगा है वो है रिवर्स काउंटिंग। और अवनीश अभी आपको बताएंगे, ही विल टेल अस हाउ टू रिवर्स काउंट। इट्स वेरी इजी, कॉन्सेंट्रेटिंग ऑन द ब्रेथ एंड वी आर गोइंग टू डू 9 to 0. अवनीश 9 to 0, okay? 9 to 0 we do a practice.
है ना, हम बिल्कुल इजी पोजीशन में आ जाते हैं। किसी को पिलो अपने साइड में रखना है, नीचे लगाना है तो उसको हम लगा सकते हैं और किसी भी आसन में, है ना, जहाँ पे आप बिल्कुल रिलैक्स आसान से फील कर रहे हैं। और बस इतना है कि आपकी कमर जो है, आपका जो ये रीढ़ की हड्डी है, ये पोस्चर ये बिल्कुल सीधा होना चाहिए।
So basically he is asking you to be very comfortable and then with your back, spine straight, you just find yourself in a comfortable position that you can sit for long time now. Yes, Avnish.
आपके हाथों की पोजीशन, मुद्रा कोई सी भी हो सकती है, जहाँ पर भी आप इजी महसूस करें, आसानी से आप बैठ सकें। और हमने गर्दन सीधी रखनी है, कमर सीधी रखनी है और आंखों को हम बंद भी रख सकते हैं, खुला भी रख सकते हैं, है ना। शुरुआत में मेरा सजेशन यही रहता है कि हम शुरू में आंखें, जब हम प्रैक्टिस शुरू में करते हैं तो आंखें थोड़ा बंद करके रखते हैं, है ना, तो उससे हमें थोड़ा सा आसानी रहती है। और बाद में हम जब हमारी प्रैक्टिस अच्छी हो जाती है तो हम 45 एंगल पे आंखों को आधा खुला और आधा बंद भी रख सकते हैं, पूरा खोल के भी रख सकते हैं।
Okay, great. So he's just telling you to, initially start with closing your eyes. Then as you learn to pay attention on your breath and reverse count, then you can open your eyes a little bit just to concentrate on at 45 degrees on certain object. Yes.
तो अब हम हल्के से अपनी आंखों को बंद करेंगे। हल्के से बंद करने का मतलब ये है कि कई बार हमें किसी भी तरीके का स्ट्रेस ना तो फेस पे चाहिए, ना हमारे दिमाग पे चाहिए, ना हमारी बॉडी पे चाहिए। तो हमें आंखें जस्ट क्लोज करनी है, जैसे हमने अपनी पलकों को बिल्कुल हल्के से रख दिया हो, क्योंकि चेहरे पे स्ट्रेस नहीं आना चाहिए।
So now he's counting in mind. He's going to count, observe his breath, and he's going to count from 9 to 0. Avnish.
जी, अब हम शुरू करते हैं। जब हमारा सांस हम लेंगे और छोड़ेंगे, उसको हम 1 काउंट करेंगे, 1 काउंट करेंगे, है ना। और इसको हम रिवर्स उल्टी गिनती में करेंगे और 9 से 0 करेंगे। शुरू में मैं एक बार बोलता हूं और उसके बाद आप उसको फॉलो करें। 9 8
So for people who are just seeing what Avnish is doing, Avnish is just concentrating on his breath. He's watching his breath, eyes are closed, and he is observing his breath going in. You see he's putting no effort of any kind. And just for demonstration purpose, he's counting the numbers for us. But technically, you need to do that within your own mind. So you see the breath going in and out. And he's able to count from 9 to 0.
1 0। अब हम इसको प्रैक्टिस के लिए 9 से 0 कर सकते हैं।
Yes.
और 29 से 0 भी कर सकते हैं।
Okay.
और जैसे जैसे हमें आगे अभ्यास हो जाए, वैसे वैसे हम 99 to 0 भी कर सकते हैं। और इस बीच में हमें सिर्फ इतना रखना है कि हमारी सांस का जो आ रही है और जो जा रही है, जो हम ले रहे हैं और जो हम छोड़ रहे हैं, सिर्फ उसी पे हमारा थोड़ा सा ध्यान देना है। और यदि इस बीच में आपको कोई विचार आते हैं, कोई काउंटिंग आपकी ऊपर नीचे हो जाती है, भूल जाते हैं, तो जहां से आपको इजी याद आता है वहां से फिर हम शुरू कर सकते हैं।
Great. So as Avnish has demonstrated today, he is our first Shunya-Duta. That's what the title that Dr. Lim has given him, and he has just demonstrated us that how we can practice this simple practice. And अच्छा Avnish, quick question. आप कितने समय से इसे प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हो और क्या अनुभव रहा और आपको क्या अलग लगा अब तक जो आपने मेडिटेशन प्रैक्टिस किया? और ये जस्ट क्विक लाइन, बिकॉज काफी शून्य थी रुके हुए, आप पहले हो इसलिए सबसे ज्यादा फोकस आप पे। कैसा लग रहा है प्रैक्टिस करके शून्य?
सर मैं काफी टाइम से प्रैक्टिस कर रहा था, कई अलग अलग तरीके के योगों से मैं गुजरा, ध्यान से गुजरा, लेकिन ये मुझे अब तक का सबसे सिंपल और बिल्कुल इजी, कोई इसमें लाग लपेट नहीं है, किसी तरीके का कोई मतलब हलचल नहीं है, ये नहीं करना, कूदना नहीं है, कहीं पे कोई फोकस नहीं करना है कि हम कहीं पे बैठे हैं और बाहर का अंदर का कुछ गड़बड़ हो रहा है। और मैंने ये आपके साथ ही प्रैक्टिस किया था आगरा में, है ना, जुलाई में, और उसके बाद वहीं से फोकस हुआ था सितंबर में फर्स्ट रिट्रीट का, शून्य रिट्रीट, और जिसके लिए मैंने बिल्कुल अंदर से मन बना रखा था। और आपके गाइडेंस में मैं वहां पे गया भी, और ये सारी चीजें वहां जाने के बाद अब तक मतलब कब से लेके अब तक मैं ये कह सकता हूँ कि पुरानी लाइफ और अब की लाइफ टोटली चेंज। मतलब एक मेरे को एक लाइफ का एक पर्पस जो मैं ढूंढ रहा था कहीं पे, वो मेरा बिल्कुल क्लियर दिखाई देता है और समझ में आ रहा है।
So, Avnish,
ये प्रैक्टिस अपने आप में क्या अपने आप में भी करता है, जो भी करेगा इसको, उसको अपने तरीके से बहुत लाभ होने वाले। लाभ का मतलब ये नहीं है कि मतलब मेन चीज तो यही है कि हमारी हार्मनी, हमारा अंदर की चीजें जो है वो लेवल में आ सकते हैं ना। और तो आप तो प्रैक्टिस के,
अवनीश, आपको खास करके डॉक्टर लिम बड़े अप्रिशिएट करते हैं। आप ये जो स्कूल में प्रोग्राम करते हो बच्चों के लिए शून्य, ये बड़ा अच्छा हो रहा है और ज़बरदस्त हो रहा है। आपने काफ़ी स्कूल्स को भी सिखाया है, तो कितने बच्चों को अब तक शून्य आपने इंट्रोड्यूस करवाया?
सब मैं डायरेक्ट तो कम से कम मैं समझता हूँ कि लगभग 30,000 बच्चों के साथ में अब तक,
वाह,
है ना, कनेक्टिविटी कर चुका हूँ।
अमेजिंग।
लॉकडाउन रहा, कुछ काम थे तो थोड़ा सा बीच में रुक गया था ये प्रोसेस।
Amazing. So Avnish just confirmed that he has actually spread the practice of Shunya, or at least brought into the knowledge of children. He actually is doing all these school programs, and 30,000 children he has introduced the Shunya practice. So amazing, you know. And when he started practicing, I'm sure he, as he said in his testimonial right now, that he felt amazing. He could find that the ease with which he could do. He had no imagination, no chanting, no concentration. He could practice it anywhere in his own comfort and at his will. And that makes Shunya so easy and great. So thank you, Avnish. You have given us a special time. आज आपने अच्छा समय दिया. आइंदा हम चाहेंगे कि आपके साथ और प्रोग्राम करें. So please keep on practicing and sharing. And for people who don't know, Avnish Kumar is also the Shunya Council member for North India, and especially for Uttar Pradesh. And if anybody wants any activity to be done there through SIF Foundation, you have to get in touch with Avnish. So thank you, Avnish. Namaste and congratulations again, and a happy 6th International Yoga Day.
आपको भी और सभी को.
Thank you. That was Avnish Kumar. So let's now move on to our next guest, and I have another guest that would be, I'm just waiting for his call to come in, and or let me see if I can pull up his call. Now we have another guest joining us from South India. Now we finished North India. Now we're going to go to South India, and we're going to have another guest joining us, and it will be great to have him on screen too. So here we have our guest. So let me get you on in picture. So we have Pradeep Kumar from South India. Pradeep, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine sir. Good morning.
Good morning and namaste. And so 6th International Yoga Day. You have been practicing now Shunya for how many months, years, how long?
Now, sir, I think, almost.
Pradeep, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So can you just answer my question? How long have you been practicing Shunya now?
Sir, I'm practicing now, almost 1 year now.
1 year. And you have been teaching a lot of people about Shunya.
Yeah, I traveled across the state and conducted many programs across Kerala and South region also, like Bangalore and Chennai. So I conducted many programs already.
Great. And how has your experience been with Shunya until today?
Yes, sir. Actually, practicing Shunya, I have noticed that there are many changes in my personal life and in my business life also.
Oh, business life. Okay. What was the change in your business life?
Sir, we are basically we are working with DXN, and when I started doing Shunya, I was just a star agent, and I was getting something 2,000 rupees from DXN business. And when I started focusing Shunya, I got more confidence in my business life as well as personal life as well. Then now 1 year completed in Shunya, and I'm becoming an executive chairman, and I've built a DXN business in 59 countries so far, and one country is giving me a very big contribution in DXN business. So that is my personal achievement so far. But I'm very happy that many people learned Shunya, and they also develop and they become in a good position in DXN, and their personal life also.
That's true.
Yeah, everything changed a lot in a certain, even in a small interval. See, 1 year is a very small time with Shunya, but it has totally changed my life.
That's true. Pradeep, yes, with focus and attention, and if you can do that very well in whatever thing you do, you definitely improve in whatever you're doing, and that's what happened to you. And you're just following the steps of Dr. Lim, because Dr. Lim had been practicing this for almost 50 years. He, from a commoner, new budding entrepreneur, businessman, he is now a business conglomerate with over $1.6 billion enterprise, DXN. He heads that. So definitely we hope all the success to you. So Pradeep is a good testimonial of prosperity coming through the practice of Shunya. So people who do not know much about Shunya in the South India, you can get in touch with Pradeep. Pradeep is our official Shunya Council member for the South Indian region and especially Kerala. So definitely get in touch with Pradeep. So Pradeep, thank you so much and wish you again a great 6th International Yoga Day. I will be hoping that you will be doing some programs today also online for spreading yoga. Okay. So thank you so much. Yeah. So great to have Pradeep on with us, and now we move on to a next caller. Let's see whom we can get. And it's nice. It's so good to have so many testimonials coming up, and these are people who are actually practicing. It's not just people who are just talking about it. They are these practitioners. So let's take a few who have actually not experienced this practice directly, but they have been seeing us on YouTube and Facebook, and they're practicing. So let's see if I can get in touch with one such very disciplined and religious practitioner, Fabiola from Mexico. So let me see if I can call her and get her online. So it seems we are not able to get in touch with her. No problem. We will try. We have another practitioner from Colombia, and her name is Dinah, and Dinah is also practicing Shunya. And let's see if she is able to join us. And I wanted people to send me messages, and I said you could be very much invited on my show, and we could have shared your testimonials. But no problem, you can share the testimonials of yours on the screen on the comment section, and I will be able to pull that up. So I think we are not, Dinah is not available, but we have Fabiola calling back us in the studio. And yes, good morning, Fabiola. Did I miss her? Okay, she had called up. We'll see if we can call her up again. So please put in some of your comments, whatever you feel you have, if you are practicing Shunya, and how do you feel about the practice. Please share that with us here and in the comment section, so that I can pull that up on the screen. And as I told you, this is one great practice that you should all be practicing, so that we all learn to have the state of peace and serenity in our lives. So I'm not sure if I have Fabiola, are you can you hear us? I think we have her, but she's camera is not working probably. So we take in the next caller with. So we have Dinah probably joining us all the way. So let's see if we can have her on the screen. So it's, I think, yeah, we have Dinah here. Hi Dinah, how are you?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
DXN.
So where are you from, Dinah?
I am from Colombia, but we met in Germany. No, we met in Hungary, you remember?
Yes, so Diana is from Colombia, who basically lived in Germany, and then she happened to attend one of the European leadership camps in Hungary, and that's we got to know. And so Diana, a quick question to you. Are you practicing Shunya?
Of course I am.
And
if not, I would be crazy in this pandemic.
okay, so how was your experience? What did you feel so great about Shunya practice?
It feels, well, I think you already know, Dr. Rajesh, that I was practicing yoga before. So it's like when you practice yoga, it's like more movement and everything, but you have to be also concentrated. But here is like 1% concentration, and like you feel how wait a moment, please.
No, it's okay. It's okay. We let the dogs bark. Whatever happens, we'll still be focused on our talk. So pay attention to what you're saying. That's fine.
I have a dog. Yeah, it's like very peaceful. It brings your mind to a point where you just like feel nothing around yourself. It's like only you with yourself. And I think that is something that is very, very important, because right now the people is only like living for something else, but they forget themselves. And I think that that is a very beautiful thing that we learned with Sonia. And I am so blessed that in Slovakia, if you remember, I had the option also to practice Sonia with Dr. Lim, and he was right in front of me explaining how to do it. I have pictures and it was one of the most amazing experiences that I've had in the DXN.
Great. So that was a great experience that Diana had when she actually learned the Shunya practice directly from Dr. Lim during one of our leadership camps in Slovakia, the last one that I attended. And it was amazing, and she's been practicing in Colombia, and definitely we hope that she's able to spread the practice of Shunya in Colombia more. And so wish you all the best, and again greetings from India, and you know, special congratulations on the 6th International Yoga Day. So hope you do some programs for the Colombian region today. You can teach them a little Shunya online, and that will be great. Okay, that will be a good contribution by you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Sarah, for the invitation. Thank you very much, everyone, for being part of the DXN. Practice Sonia and get to love yourselves, and of course, get to be more patient and well, everything that Sonia brings. Thank you.
That's so nice and sweet of Diana to share her experience. And as you see, the practice has already spread across the whole area where DXN is, because DXN is basically transforming lives through the amazing supplements that it has been promoting over 27 years. But in the last 2 years, the practice of Shunya is really transforming the lives, the mental health of now. Probably thousands of people, which soon will be millions to follow, because we are using the same formula of making it very, very easy and accessible to everyone. So let me see, I am still waiting for a confirmation from a young girl. Yeah, we have a caller calling in, so let me see if I can pull that caller up. We have Fabiola joining us. Fabiola, okay. Hi Fabiola, you are from Mexico, aren't you?
Yes, hi, good morning.
Good morning. And many people would be knowing Fabiola, because Fabiola is kind of voluntarily translating all that we speak in every session of mine in the comment section into Spanish for all the Spanish leaders and viewers. So great, Fabiola. So have you been practicing Shunya?
Yes, it was a blessed this lockdown, because thanks for it, I met you and I started doing Shunya.
Very good. So how do you feel when you practice Shunya?
Sunya has been a unique experience for me. I never imagined that I could practice. In fact, I did not like yoga. I thought that I will never be able to focus on nothing. It has helped me focus, and it has held my heart. I feel happier and at peace with myself. At the beginning, it was not easy to get to that point. It is still very difficult. But at least I already feel that I need to, I feel peaceful.
Great. So the Fabula, as she said, she is feeling peaceful, and yet it's not easy and yet difficult, but she's managing to practice it. She's doing it well, and hope she will become one of the great Shunyatis to spread Shunya in the Mexican region, the Mexico and the Latin American region. So Fabula is basically not used to speaking much in English, but I'm sure she's putting in effort because she has an experience of working with the airlines, and so she has to just brush up her skills. I'm sure that will be a great asset once she knows to speak in English and translate in Spanish for everyone. So thank you so much, Fabula, and wish you all the best in your practice of Shunya, and greetings from India on this special day, the 6th International Yoga Day.
Thank you very much to you, Dr. Savera.
Thank you, thank you. And she was Fabiola. We had another great experiencer who is sharing their testimonials with us. So I want to wait and see if I can call some more before I wrap up this program. And these are these people, you know, because today is the International Yoga Day, and these are the people who are really practicing and promoting Shunya. So let me see if I can get in touch with one more of the young practitioners from Mumbai, and if we are able to get in touch, that will be great. If not, we will just wrap up this program, and I'm going to take up some questions. If you have, start posting them in the comment section so that I can pull them up without any delay right now. Okay, so if if Faila is around, she can just call me up on my Skype ID, and I would be able to pull her up. Anybody who has my Skype ID and wants to share the experiences they had with Shunya can call me up, not a problem. So definitely I'll pull them up on the screen and let them share their views with the world around. Okay, so now let us see if there are any questions. We have comments coming up. Surya Kumar, thank you Dr. Savera for this knowledgeable live video. Thanks to all callers who are sharing knowledge about Shunya practice. Great. Okay, then we have Kedar Desai. I am practicing Shunya from your last 2 sessions with you. Great, Kedar. So hope your practice keeps on getting better and better. You know, if you ask me, agar koi mujhse puche ki how do you rate yourself as a practitioner from 1 to 10? Do you think you have become good enough? I would say on a 1 scale of 1 to 10, I'm probably just trying to reach 1. So you see, it's a long journey, but I need to practice it every day. It's very, very important. Okay, then we have Baljit Singh Chima. Okay, I'm practicing twice a day without any excuse. Sometimes mind give many excuses, but I never listen to it. That's what, Baljit, you've got the crux of it. आपको समझ में आ गया है कि मन जो है, मन जो कुछ बोलेगा उसकी हर बात को मानना नहीं चाहिए. कहीं ना कहीं हम कंट्रोलर है. We are the controllers. We would listen to our mind and then decide whether that thing has to be done or not. Not always fall prey to whatever the mind says. Not driven by the mind, but we drive the mind. That's great. Great experience sharing by Baljit Singh Chima. Okay, Archana Rai. Archana Rai says, I feel like cosmic energy coming to me and getting God blessings. You feel a direct connection to God. That's an amazing experience. God means everything that is around, and when you start practicing Shunya, when you merge with everything around, you feel that amazing experience, the cosmic energy experience. So great, Archana Rani, for your sharing of the testimonial. Then we have Leonida Yokat Santos. I'm trying Shunya, Dr. Savera. Even I felt tired and pain my injury, but I feel good and my mind and body feel so relaxed. I feel like I always have peace of mind. Thank you, Dr. Savera. That is so good, Leonida. And you keep on practicing. Yes, we endure. We learn to endure. Sehn karne ki shakti aa jati hai. So wish you all the best and keep on practicing. So now we will wait for any other comments coming up in the section below, and before we wrap this up, this has been a short session, but I definitely we also have a plan to do a session at 5 p.m. with Dr. Lim. So maybe we will have certain things. So just to again, if you see on the screen on my left hand side, if you see, there is the logo of IMSAM. Where is it? Yes, here it is. IMSAM and the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, and on the right you see we have our DXN logo. So definitely it's one of the very important now partnerships that we are building up to also help malnutrition. So while one cause with our products, we are going to tackle the global challenge of malnutrition by the use of microalgae spirulina, we are also going to tackle a global issue of mental illness with the practice, the true practice of yoga, and that is Shunya. So definitely we have, if you're a Shunyati, if you're a DXNer, you have great responsibilities to serve the society. Okay, we have Rajan KV, one of the great loyal followers and practitioners of Shunya. He says, I'm able to relate with many people outside DXN who is willing to free themselves in this chaotic world. Great, Rajan. Keep on your practice. More important is your practice. Nothing else matters. Your practice matters. Not much of talking, nothing, only practice. And if you have seen this session today, you have realized that Shunya is truly the complete yogic practice that leads you to the ultimate thing that we all aim for, peace and prosperity, and also to be able to achieve a state where there is no fear of any kind. Okay, we have I think one more, Nicholas Olmas Zabalos. Yo practice, that's I think so in Spanish, whatever it is, whoever can read it, fantastic. Oh, that's from Bolivia. The Nicholas sends up a message from Bolivia. Great. Then we have Surya Kumar, after also work joining, I have collecting more knowledges from your live videos. Very thank you for that. Great. So we have now the comments almost dying up, and it's almost 8:15. We are almost 1 hour 20 minutes into the program, and now is the time. Thank you for your in-depth explanation on yoga, which has reinforced the faith in Indian tradition. Yeah, the ancient Indian system of education was to unite everyone, to bring everybody together. That is yoga, to unite people together beyond race, caste, religion, and that's what yoga, true yoga is, and that's what Shunya is, and Shunya has been doing this great. So we have we have a few more. Okay, we have Liberty Tina Sulto, thank you for doing this, and yes, Liber, and for people who are not aware, Tina does a session on her page, the Fox Tribes, with Dr. Lim every Sunday, so you can join her session too. And then we have Vijay Ramchan Kudtarkar, I might have said it right. Tan ko shanti or man ko shanti. Yes, Vijay, that is true. Then we have one Rajendra Harari, Nepal. Happy good morning, sir. Yeah, good morning, sir. Just flowing in. Sir, your Shunya talks with Dr. Lim are very knowledgeable and eagerly wait to watch them live. Yes, Baljit Singh. And that is what we have today coming at 5 p.m. After I get a confirmation, I'll update on the page. So again, wish you all a very great 6th International Yoga Day. All you practitioners of the Shunya Yoga, the Shunya system of true yoga, are the ones without any name, without any form. We just practice the practice. Observe the breath, reverse count, observe the breath, reverse count. This simple practice is like churning the curd. आप दही को सिर्फ मिक्स चर्न कर रहे हो, और इस चर्निंग के बाद जो घी निकलेगा, जो आपके अंदर से सुख और शांति का अनुभव होगा, the peace and prosperity and the serenity that you will experience with a simple practice of just observing reverse counting, observing reverse counting, this will bring you to a state of complete peace and serenity. So yes, so just taking a last thing, Okay, we have Dr. Renu Chauhan. Okay, thank you for your guidance, sir. I am also working for awareness of malnutrition. It's a pleasure watching these sessions of yours. Great, Dr. Renu. Now, malnutrition is a great challenge, and DXN has taken up this challenge along with IMSAM to tackle this. And it will be great as a physician if you also contribute in a greater noble cause, just not seeing diseased people, but also helping people to recover from malnutrition. That will be a great challenge. Yes, a bigger challenge, a global challenge than anything else. Okay, so now I think we need to wrap it up all. And so I had got up early today and it makes me feel fresh. I had a great start to the day. I'm going back to my quick little practice of Shunya. Because while conducting this program I was not able to do that, but I will do that, and see you all probably in the evening 5 p.m. But to know more whether we are having the Shunya talks today with Dr. Lim, stay tuned to on this Facebook page of mine. And for people who have not yet shared, please share this page so that we have many people learn this practice. Start your own Facebook page. Please start practicing, please start sharing information with people, and because with DXN we have really a great responsibility of transforming this world around. So thank you so much. आप लोग सब लोग जो अब तक मेरे साथ जुड़े रहे हैं, thank you so much and see you again soon. Bye bye, take care.